Yeah, it was nice. It was really nice talking to you.
You as well,
What is your
man.
name again?
My name is Ravish, bro, or Ravish. You could say, yeah.
Okay, so thank you for the interview. It was really entertaining.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. You take care, man. Benny Boo! Welcome on in, brother. A good day today, right? Another win, a dub after dub. Stage 1 has looked incredible for y'all. Give me just your high-level overview past that game and, just beating NaVI. How'd it feel?
I mean, I think honestly, how we played, they literally had no chance to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like we literally gave them no chance. They just went into us. We play methodical, patient, calm. Like the only rounds they won is like just by pure individual aim, and that's like all they can do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in the control of both games, and yeah, we won.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, you guys look good out there, bro. And I will say there were some funny rounds, right, that happened, but they're bound to happen naturally. I was shocked that you guys gave Angel like what 3 clutches, bro. So I'm like, hey, you are helping him redeem his name, which I respect. Just to show that old man Angel still has it. So shout out to charity work from you guys, bro. That's really nice of you to do, which I appreciate. Going a bit into the team stuff though. So the scale of this team, I find, has been incredible. If we look at Kickoff to now, it's not like night and day, but it's like you guys are finally finding your own form again, though. So, what I want to talk a bit about is the actual self-assessment period on the team side and then your side when we got into stage 1 and what that looked like to just kind of be able to look this good.
I mean, overall, like individually for me, I was playing in kickoff times in Prax. I was farming.
Hmm?
Just in officials, I didn't show that because of some certain reasons. And going into stage 1, I had like 2-3 weeks slump that I was not farming in Prax. But at the start of stage 1, I was back to farming, you know. And for me, it's like really important to be happy in life. And like I'm not a ranked grinder. I don't play too much.
Mm-hmm.
But if like I have a good routine, I go exercise, I'm happy in life, like my personal life is good, then I can farm, you know? Yeah. And for the team wise, so obviously like kickoff was a really good slap for everyone. And we didn't like the taste of losing. So like we grinded back as a team and we played a lot of pracs, VOD reviews and stuff, like rebuilding everything. And now we're just day by day improving and upping that form. And I think from now on it's gonna get only better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagine Neil took you guys out to the badminton court, showed you guys what was good, whipped you guys into shape. Yeah, I get that for sure. Okay. On a lighter note, by the way, something that I saw, right, was look, did your life change also in the off season when you realized that you were playing at 120 hertz, bro, and now you're finally at like 360, 480? Was it like seeing a whole new world when you finally played?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like honestly, like on Zoe monitors, it doesn't feel that bad. Like I have 240 at home. I play at 240 at home, and
Mhm.
I know you just play 120 and you just play the game. I'm not a type of guy who cares about settings, mouses, pixels, everything.
Mhm.
Like I just play the game and I don't overthink too much about it.
Mhm.
And if it's like I just didn't notice. I don't know, like and it's on my PC, bro. What the fuck? You're playing on one, like you're not on 360. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm on 360. Look, and
Mhm.
then like I look and it's 120.
Which is crazy because I noticed a difference when it went from like 60 to 144, right? So I can't even imagine that jump that you get like like 500 extra pixels. That's crazy to me. To just like I imagine it must run way smoother though. But I digress. A bit back
I
to
mean,
your point though. You mentioned about, sorry, go on. Did you something you want to say? Yeah.
I just wanted to like the AC function is like helping a lot, so I think that's why it doesn't feel that bad. Yep.
Oh, okay. I take that in. See, look, I'm not as good as you guys, so I wouldn't know, bro. I'm just happy if I can get like one Bucky kill a game. That's it. But going back a bit to your point though, you were mentioning something about how just be living a good life and being happy, right? And I know specifically for you guys, like family is super important for you, being able to see them and connect with them, right? And going back home
Yep.
to Lithuania and then being able to reconnect with them again. What I wanted to ask a bit about was your trip. How was it? Did you find it gave you like the energy back again, seeing your family and your friends to just come back and play here?
I mean, yeah, obviously, like for me, it's really important to go back home. Like I'm really missing like my family, my girlfriend, like my friends. And once I come back, I might lose some sleep because like after pracs. I prac at home, so after pracs, like it's really late, and I'm just like going out, spending time with them,
Mhm.
and yeah, like for me, just mentally being with them is helping me because like people close to me are like my whole life,
Mhm.
and that's like the most important thing to me in my life. And if I don't have that, like first priority is my people, and then like the second priority is Valorant. So when I'm not happy in life, like it's way harder for me to focus on the game.
That's beautiful. I like that, and I agree. Right? I find for me specifically, guys, I know when we play or like chase our dreams, like we do it for somebody, right? We do it for someone at
Yeah.
times, right? Those people become our motivation a lot. I know I do this because I want to be able to help support more of my family and so on. Right? So I understand, right? And I know John Cutie talks about that a lot as well too, because he's from Morocco, so living so far from home, it's like it becomes really hard at times. So like kind of like wish your
Yeah.
family was there to support you, but they're not. It's harder too. On a similar note though, do you going back home, does it ever kind of like kind of put your life into perspective, considering how different of a life all your friends are living to what you do right now, or no?
I mean, obviously, like I started kind of playing professionally from 16 years old.
Yeah, super
So
young. Yeah.
like, so it was like a snap, like from childhood
Mhm.
to adult life, and there was like no transformation. It just like happened. And once like my friends are going out, yo, let's come out, let's go outside, and like tracking until like 10, 11 p.m. And then I have to like do the homework, and I cannot spend time with them. Then I moved to Berlin, also like finishing school, and I don't get that time with them. I see them partying and like stuff like this. But right now, like everyone's university, and yeah, like it's definitely like a way different life, and people I'm not around, and people talk, like people get jealous maybe, and
Mm.
stuff like that. Like they don't really understand, like that's like my life, and that's completely natural and obvious. But once I'm back, like it's just they're my friends, like friends for life.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that, man. That's really nice, bro. That's really cool to hear, right? Just the fact that you're so connected with them still, and then even though no matter what kind of life you lead now, right, you can still go back home and it's as though nothing ever happened, right? It's picking back
Yeah.
up for the day you left. That's super sick, bro. Okay, now if I may ask a bit on another thing on it is game stuff. Look, you've mentioned constantly that you believe one of, if not the best player in the world, in your opinion, is Zekken, right? Is now,
Yeah.
uh, now, why are you such a Zekken super fan, bro? Because look, I've known Zach for a while. Zach's been a buddy of mine for back when he was a Phoenix one, right? So, look, I've seen Zach grow up, but then I want to hear from your perspective. Why do you view Zach as the GOAT, bro?
I mean, first of all, like I want to clarify, like I think the best players, top five is from my team, and if you don't count like my teammates, then I would say like the second is really good.
Good
I
answer.
met him in, yeah, I met him in Tarik and Ludwig,
Hmm?
and that guy was farming. Like overall, like I see like how he plays. Even like in Madrid when I was no one,
Mm-hmm.
and second was like already a name,
Mm-hmm.
and he just came up to me after the game, like when we lost to him, and he asked me for a picture, and like that's like it really hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a super nice woman, and like that picture like really showed that he's like really good person inside. And overall, like I like his game style. Like he's completely like he's cracked. Like he's shooting, he's playing good, he's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's opening, he's going, he's not baiting. He's just a good entry. I don't know. Like I respect him a lot, and I would put him like, if you don't count me and Wood, like
Mm-hmm.
as a best duelist, like among other people. I don't know. I just like really,
Yeah.
really like him.
Hey, I mean, hey, I'm with you there, bro. I love Zach. He's a really good dude. So like, and I was really happy for him when he went on to get on Sen and so on. So back when he was at Exit too. So it's like, I get you, right? He's grown a lot as a player in person, but one thing that's remained the same about him is his humility towards his own style and other people, right? So he's been the same guy for like 5 years, which I absolutely love that. So which was really cool to see. And I'm glad you saw that too, right? I'm glad that Al kind of met something. I believe I have one more question left. So just in terms of timing, right? Is you mentioned something about kind of back when you were nobody and where you are right now, right? Do you ever think about just the pressure of being established versus the pressure of being kind of brand new to the scene and having everything to prove, versus now you guys have almost everything to lose in a sense, right? Where there's way more eyes on you and like way more people almost kind of hoping that things may go your way.
I mean, naturally, you always think about it. Like naturally, when people expect you to play,
Mhm.
like you feel the pressure. But I aim to not care about it at all because, like last year, we were no one, and like everyone was putting us like tier 10, and then we suddenly we win, and people are like, oh, if we lose a game, then like we are washed or something. Like honestly, like there is a very good quote. Like you're just a player, like you're just a man, and you're not as good as everyone is saying that you're good, and you're not as bad as everyone is saying that you're bad. You're just a player, and yeah, I try to stick to that mentality, and I listen only to my people, like close ones, and people inside my team and others. Like it's good when they cheer for you, but like you know, when you're doing bad, they're gonna not cheer for you. So
Yeah, then they get really critical. Then they say a lot of shit. Then they at you on Twitter, being like you should be kicked and da 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 da. A lot of shit. Yeah, that they say. But
yeah,
point is though, you guys have once again proven that you're still the same team, maybe even better. And all that remains right now is playoffs in Toronto, brother. And if that happens, hey, I live here, so hopefully I get to see you here. Ideally, it'll be very very nice, man. But point is though, thank you so much for your time, Manibu. This has been wonderful, man. GG's to y'all, bro. I'll catch y'all soon. All right, bro? You take care, man.
yeah, it was nice. It was really nice talking to you.
You as well,
What is your
man.
name again?
My name is Ravish, bro, or Ravish. You could say, yeah.
Okay, so thank you for the interview. It was really entertaining.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. You take care, man. Have a good day, brother. Bye bye.
Bye bye.